President Biden is facing criticism over his handling of some classified documents.
NBC's Kristen Welker explains how the discovery is overshadowing the president's trip to Mexico for the North American Leaders Summit.
Tonight, President Biden at a Mexico summit defending his handling of classified documents after that stunning White House admission they were found inside Mr. Biden's private office space at his Washington think tank.
People know I take classified documents and classified information seriously. I was briefed about this discovery and surprised to learn that there were any government records that were taken there to that office.
Less than a dozen classified documents were inside the office Mr. Biden used after he left the vice presidency. Two sources familiar with the matter tell NBC News. The White House saying they dated back to the Obama administration and were found by the president's personal attorney in a locked closet and handed over a week before the midterm election. But the White House did not disclose the discovery until last night in response to a media report. It comes after that unprecedented FBI search at former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home, where 100 classified documents were seized. At the time, President Biden slammed Mr. Trump over his handling of the classified documents.
How that could possibly happen, how anyone could be that irresponsible.
Now, Republicans are blasting the Biden administration for a double standard.
Where's the FBI raid? Where is this big show of force to make sure there's no other classified documents there?
Republicans demanding a damage assessment from the intelligence community and accusing the White House of a cover-up. Mr. Trump writing, why didn't the Justice Department announce the highly classified documents found in the Biden office before the election? While the two cases share similarities, the White House notes key differences, including that the Biden documents were not the subject of an archives request and that once they were discovered, they were quickly turned over. Now, Attorney General Merrick Garland has asked the U.S. Attorney in Chicago, a Trump appointee, to investigate how the classified documents ended up in Mr. Biden's private office space. Also tonight, House Republicans announcing they'll launch an investigation into the handling of those classified documents.